Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mahrukh, and today I'm going to present the presentation of the Sprint retrospective 2 on the individual component. So let's just start. I would like to start by giving the Sprint 2 overview. So this sprint has started on 8th of January and ended on the 11th of January. So individual components. So the work which I have done in the sprint is highlighted in this picture. So the task which was allotted to me to complete in this entire sprint is to validate this contact page. That means the validation of each and every field, that is name, email, and message. For instance, like each and every field should have a relative and precise message. Otherwise it would pop up or it would give the error message like please enter letters only, no numbers or special characters are allowed. So as my task was to validate these fields, so I've done that through GitHub by doing the proper coding, and after doing the coding on GitHub I then linked it to Part's website so that anyone can access it, and whosoever is going to put their details in these fields, they would be able to do that and then submit, so that the team would receive these messages or any message from anyone who's gonna contact us. So I have before linking it to the GitHub, I have tried validating it and showed it the demonstration to the client in the client meeting as well, and everything is working perfectly fine. So I have written in the name to test it like 1212. So it gave an error after submitting that only letters only. That means the person has to, the name field has to be only letters. No numbers are needed or required. Similarly, for the email address, we only need a valid email address is required in order to submit the message. Only letter and special characters, like no other numbers. If anyone would try to add numbers in the field, it would give an error like the one mentioned in red color down. And upon clicking the submit, the person would be able to send the team the correct message if each and every field is validated or populated with the correct details. So that was my task to do in this entire sprint, which I did it completely and showed the demonstration to the client, which she really liked it, and she appreciated I a lot for this task and for all the other tasks to my team members. So moving on, what did I accomplish in this sprint? So the other task after the validation was to provide the references for the other work which I did in the sprint 1, that is the creation of the set 3 of mini books. So this Excel sheet here, it's providing the details of each and every group member and whatsoever arts they worked on this entire sprint. So for me, I have worked 10 hours on the validation of the fields and 1 hour on providing the references. As I have used all the softwares like Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrations, and I have not used any single AI tool for creating the images for the set 3 in the past sprint. So after completing all the tasks, I've taken the feedback from the client and after proper demonstrating it, and uploaded the content on the Part's website, which is now accessible and seeable for everyone. The total hours I've worked on all of the tasks in this entire sprint is 11. So how did I stream specific knowledge? So I have used my previous knowledge of learned softwares and methods such as Adobe Illustrations, Photoshop, and Acrobat and Microsoft Word in order to complete all the tasks in the previous and this sprint. So for the coding task, I have enhanced my learning more through Google searches and also by looking at the tutorial videos on how to properly do it. and then link it to the website so that everyone can see it and access it. Being a business student and have no previous or prior knowledge of the coding, so that's how I have used my specific knowledge to complete the task in this project. What did I learn from the past sprint? So I've learned more about the coding and website development in this sprint. For instance, the validation, how to do the validation in the real time of the page, of the website page, and how to populate those fields. Also, like working with teammates, having different talents and skills also taught me it's the also taught me how crucial it is to communicate well and give a clear feedback when you are working as a team all together to produce the effective results. What could have gone better in the sprint? I would suggest, by keeping the previous and this sprint in mind, that that we as a team members need more improved planning and better communication among ourselves. Also, each one of us should come up and provide as a helping hand as a team if any one of us in the group is unable to do some any or any circumstances, any unable to complete the task, or not able to complete properly, so the other member should provide a helping hand. um, Also, effective task management, keeping track all the communications and checking on each other if anyone is encountering any problems or not while completing their sort of a task. So I believe, by keeping in mind all of these points, we can do much more better in the next coming up sprint. Thank you for listening. That's it from my side.